Tell me when you're ready.
You're live.
Oh, hi. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my kitchen. 10 show. Let's celebrate. First of all, before we start, I want to thank my mom. Such a great woman. She taught me how to make this pasta. This is my favorite pasta of all time. If you're thinking about any Sicilian pasta, this is it. Anelletti al forno. This is it. This is the better. What's anelletti? It's called anelletti because they're little rings. Anelli comes from anelli, which is a ring, like a wedding band, you see? And that's why it's called anelletti. Also, before we start, I just want to say happy anniversary to two special people, Adam and Ashley Spears. I love you. Happy anniversary. Congrats. You guys have a lovely family. And on top of that, I want to welcome my friends, you know, let's see, Ellen and Alicia, Lauren and Peg, the Jacobis, which they join all
Rob
the time,
Shearer.
the Shearer, which they join all the time. Look, everyone, really, everyone, you've been very supportive. Thank you very much. Sadira, thank you very much. Very supportive. First thing first, let's start the pan. This is my pan where I'm going to cook the pasta. So as you can see, I got water and one bay leaf. I always put a bay leaf inside the water. Now, medium to medium high. We need to get this going because we got to cook that pasta fast. So let's put a medium high. Then I can hear already. Why do you put a bay leaf in the water? Very simple. The water is a little bit too alkaline here, a little hard. So the bay leaf makes it slightly sweeter. It gives it a little flavor. So that's what I do all the time when I make the cook pasta. Bay leaf in there. No salt yet. I know you're asking. No salt yet. I'm going to add the salt in a few minutes. Let it boil first. Alright, so as we're waiting for the water to boil, I wanted to show you, because some of you have bought, actually I think most of you, have bought this beautiful eggplant rollatine. So I'm going to show you. I made my beautiful tomato sauce. These are San Marzano tomatoes. They're blended, grinded, pureed, however you want to call it, with 1 clove of garlic, extra virgin olive oil, and some basil leaves. And the clove of garlic actually can probably leave the premises. The clove of garlic has left the building. Boom. Yeah. Okay. So this is ready to go. I want to show you how to make this. So eggplant, you can grill them, or you can lightly fry them up and down, just a few minutes, maybe 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other side, because they're gonna finish cooking in the oven. So what I do is I have this ricotta cheese. By the way, this ricotta is amazing. I really, really love it. So this ricotta, no, wait a minute, no ricotta, no rigo. You got rigo doesn't exist, ricotta. Time, let's use those T's, ricotta. So anyway, excuse me, hello, buonasera, Parmigiano Reggiano please. Okay, I'm gonna grate some Parmigiano in here for flavor, and I mean flavor. Then I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella, no mozzarella, no mozzarella, mozzarella. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. Oh, how much salt do you like? And then my pepper, so my pepper mill donated me by my good friend Christy Evans from Castello Banfi. Thank you, Christy. Ciao. And then I'm going to use an egg yolk, not the entire egg, only the yolk. The yolk gives the flavor, and it also holds everything together. So we get the white, babing, done. Egg yolk. So to this, now, I'm going to mix it. And you say, but, you know, don't you think you need something else? If you ask that question, you're pretty good. As a matter of fact, to this mixture, I'm going to add some fresh basil from my garden. See, I got purple basil and I got green basil. So, just to be cute, you know, I might get both. So I'm gonna put some basil in here, ricotta and basil, tomato sauce, what a great combination that is. And because I love basil, No, really, I love basil. I love a lot of basil. So I'm gonna put a lot of basil. And this is the mixture for your eggplant rollatine. Okay? So this is already enough. However, if you pay attention to what I just told you, I love basil. Let's have a coffee break first. Coffee break.
I think Salvatore is watching.
Salvatore, my brother? Ciao, Sasa. So, a coffee break. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a couple more leaves of basil from my beautiful garden, and I'm gonna lay it over here. Boom, boom. You see? See what I just did? I have to put a little salt and a little pepper, so it's good to go. And then I just do this. I mean, how easy is this? But so tasty. Boom. And I have 100 people tonight here. So after this, I roll them from the smaller side to the larger side. Don't do the other way, because if you do the other way, you can end up with a little tongue showing, and we don't want that. So I roll it, and boom, that's it, done. So you say, you're gonna leave it there? Of course not. The beautiful, wonderful tomato sauce that I made, I'm gonna put at the bottom on my terrina. This is a terrina. I like to use the what do you call it, the glass, yes? And then I'm gonna place the first eggplant rollatine in there. Boom. Let's move on to the second one. You don't like too much basil? No problem, I'll do it without, okay? I'll leave the basil that is in here. By the way, this is, you can understand, it's very clean, and it's very, what do you say, vegetarian. Second one. Boom. Push it a little bit, because I need to fit all this. Third one. Remember, from the small side to the bigger. Third. Fourth. Maybe my friend Butch likes more basil, so I'm gonna put more basil in this one. Yes, Butch? You like more basil?
More basil.
More basil. So he likes basil, so there he's like me. That is my brother from another mother, by the way.
Mio fratello.
Yes. Whoa. Bang. One more. Push it. If you have a lot like I do, push it. If you have people coming to dinner, you might want to have a few more, because these are killers. You don't have to be that perfect. You don't have, you can be sloppy. Look at that. You can be sloppy. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Let me see. This one is going. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one.
We have a question. Should we be boiling pasta right now?
Questions? Yes. Pasta? Is your water? No, my water is not boiling, and I'm sure nobody else is boiling. We still have time. Let's wait until the water boils, and then we'll put the pasta all together at the same time. So let's wait. Let it boil. Let it boil. Don't shut off the water. Boom. Pick one over there, which is this little one. I know Butch is gonna want to. Come on.
More basil. More basil.
There you go. More basil. There. Boom. You don't have to be there. Perfect. Right now we are cooking. We're not making paintings, okay? So, all right. This is it. Now on top, like you can see from your kids, I'm going to put some more tomato sauce. Okay. Boom. Sissy, please. Sissy, please. Sissy, please. If you have ricotta left, you can just dump it on top. It's going to melt into the sauce. Okay. If you have it left, Alright? I like to make extra, like I like to make a lot of ricotta so I can put it on top. Please, if you have questions, let me know.
Where in Dallas do you find your pecorino de pienza?
Hello. A word from our local sponsor, CiboDivino. Eat well, live well. And we are back. That's where you find it. Come to Cibo. Alright. And the ricotta is good. So on top, a little bit of mozzarella like I did with yours. Alright? And this baby over here, guess what is going to go? Into oven. At 350 open. Don't close it, okay? I know that it says, it's gonna burn. No, it's not gonna burn. 350, let's put it there for 15 minutes and we're done. Tomato sauce, you know what I'm gonna do with this? You're not gonna believe it. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Right? So, boom, done. Let's take a coffee break.
Salute.
Yes.
Good coffee.
Yeah, very good coffee. All right, let's check the pasta, camera woman. Wait, no, really.
I'm pretty much Sofia Coppola. That's how I like to think of it.
I'm telling you. Please, don't show this. No, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, show it. Don't show it. Go ahead, show it, show it, show it. Don't show the show it, show it. Don't show the sausage. I made sausage with potatoes. That guy right there, he loves it. I gotta make him happy. All right. Look at my piñata, please. Look at my piñata. Look at the water. Look at the water. Camera woman, camera woman. Camera one, camera two. Camera one, camera two. Okay. My piñata is boiling. So what do I do at this point? I put my... Everybody put your pasta in the pentola. Thank you very much. There we go. Aia, porca puttana. Okay. È scappato, è scappato.
Danielle, Rob needs to know if you're cooking the eggplant or they're just warming it, right?
What?
The eggplant.
Yeah, no, they're just gonna heat up, they're just gonna melt the cheese, they're gonna get beautiful, they're gonna get tasty and say hello. I wanna be eaten. Thank you, Daniela, thank you for doing that. So what, 12 ounces, probably 13 ounces, you got 12 ounces, that's 12 ounces we're gonna do, 12 ounces we're gonna do. All right. Now, to let it get the temperature right away, I'm gonna cover it. Actually, let's put a little more because I'm hungry tonight. I'm really hungry tonight, guys. Guys, I'm very hungry tonight. Guys, I'm hungry tonight. I'm gonna this pasta, I think I'm gonna go for it. Leave it, leave it. So, move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. There you go. That's it. And now we leave it in there. When it boils, you know.
Cinque.
Huh?
Nick Banana was asking about cinque.
555 is Oronzo Canà. Oronzo Canà is the coach of the Longobarda, where Nick Bonanno comes from. He's a big fan of the Longobarda. And I hope he replies to see if I'm right or not. No? Let's have a coffee break.
Daniele, a question. Is the eggplant cooking or warming?
It's,
in the oven?
It's warming up.
It's warming in the
Yeah.
oven. At 350, just warming, not cooking, but
No,
warming.
no. It's already cooked. All right. The pasta is going. Camera woman. Okay, pasta is calm. You see? Okay, this pasta, people, this pasta is cooked for 10 minutes. We are right on the edge because everything after 10 minutes, it's polenta. So pasta is pasta, no more than 10 minutes, right? Polenta, then I'm gonna do whatever you want. Now we can put some salt in the water. Okay? Well, okay, I learned this. 1 teaspoon of salt into the water, please. Right? There you go. And the bay leaf is still there, by the way. Okay? So we leave that cooking. We still have 33 minutes to go. Actually, I'm sorry, 43 minutes. Anyway, do I need all this stuff here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's do this in the meantime. What am I going to use? I'm going to use this one. So this is the medium sign, baby. There you go. You're supposed to put some butter in there. I think I'm gonna use olive oil instead of butter, which is okay. Because all I have to do, boom. All I have to do is, I want to make sure that my breadcrumbs sticks throughout the what do you call it, the oven pan. There you go. So do this, get your pan nice and oiled. We got time, we got time. I can hear you already. Please slow down, don't rush. I can hear you. We got time. All right, so, oops. So, on this side, be nice, it's like a massage. You don't want to hurt your pan. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's beautiful. So, okay. Where's my Baba Bean? This is what I work with. No, I just destroyed earlier. And now, I'm gonna put, you see, you got this in your cake, use half of it. A half.
So you can use butter or
Yeah, you can use butter, absolutely. Butter or oil, whatever you want. Butter is better. You know why butter is better? Because butter cooks slower, right, than oil. So you're not gonna burn the sides. So it's better to use butter. But because I have the oil right there, I use the oil. You see? Now you wanna do is you wanna move the breadcrumbs around it. So you coat everything with the breadcrumbs. A half of it. I take a half of it. A half of this pill. A half of it. You take the whole thing. I take a half of this pill. Is that cool? Yes. All right. Let's arriminate the pasta because otherwise it sticks. Arrimina. I have to speak dialect, Sicilian dialect, because this is a Sicilian pasta. All my friends, hey Nick, arrimina la pasta. Nick Bonanno knows. Okay, so this is ready to accommodate the pasta. Then we have provolone, Mr. Provolone, Mr. Ham. No, ham. You're confusing me, camera woman. All right, your beauty is confusing me, camera woman. Okay, so we get everything ready. The bechamel, we're gonna need this at the end. The cheese, the mozzarella, the wonderful 44 Farms meat sauce. Thank you very much. So we put everything in here.
The coffee break.
Oh, arigato, arigato.
Domo.
Arigato. Okay. Now, I was just trying to clean this up. Okay. Let's get the salad bowl. Put the meat sauce. Put the bechamel. In there, yes. No, yes, yes, ma'am. The whole thing. I heard you. The whole thing. Okay. Now, in here, you want to put the rest of the mozzarella. No mozzarella. No, mozzarella. Grazie. This is the egg yolk. Not the egg yolk. The hard-boiled egg, which we're going to use now. Mix it really well. That's what we have so far.
Why no salt in the water?
I'm sorry?
Why no salt in the water?
No, I just put salt.
In the pasta water.
I just put salt 2 minutes ago.
Why not at the beginning? Do you put salt in the pasta water?
Because I want to put the salt only halfway through. The water, you guys have been listening to me in the previous ones. The water evaporates, okay? The salt doesn't. So if you put the salt too soon, what's gonna happen? Your water is gonna evaporate, and then you're gonna have salty pasta. Don't do that. Just do it halfway. Listen to Uncle Danny, please. All right. It's still not ready. Minka, it's been like 25 minutes. No, I'm kidding. By the way, I have to tell you about this pasta. And I want to say hello to my good friends at Jimmy's. Paul Di Carlo, top notch, I love you. His brother Mike, and most of all, my good friend Jeff from Jimmy's. They are the one that made this possible because they are the one that got me the anelletti. So thank you, Jimmy's. Go see him, mention my name, and then move away. They're nice guy. I love them. All right. So here, I'm also gonna put a little cheese, because then I'm gonna grate some more on the top.
Cheese.
So this Parmigiano is a blended Parmigiano pecorino, which is what they have in their kits. So far so good. So far so good. Boom, boom. What we're gonna do, maybe we wanna open the egg. Get the shell of the egg. Okay. Don't worry if you break it because it's gonna be broken anyway once we do it. Cooked to perfection, by the way. Thank you, Kevin. Okay. Kevin is my homeboy at CiboDivino. By the way, he's a sponsor. It's CiboDivino. Thank you. And we are done. Let's do it. Come on. Let's see. All right. We are almost there. Look to the pasta. I said, look to the cookie. Look to the cookie. It's not completely cooked yet. You can see it because he has to double the volume. What do I mean by that? Don't worry about it. Signor, don't worry about it. Look. See that? Yeah, oops, it fell. He has to double the volume. See that side? See that side? All right? So he needs a couple more minutes. And then, if you know me really well and if you follow my classes, you probably realize that I leave the pasta in there for about a minute or two so I finish cooking and I cover it.
You used all the mozzarella? You used all.
I used all the mozzarella, yeah.
You need a coffee break.
We do not need the mozzarella anymore. Done. Excuse me.
You need a coffee break. Salute.
Coffee break.
Salute.
Yeah, great job. Just kidding. No. Let me wait on Minchia. Minchia, I'm gonna finish this thing.
Aspetto.
Okay, shut the pasta off. If you have a lid, cover it. Leave it over there. If you have a
Colander?
Strainer.
coriander,
Strainer.
a pasta strainer, pick it up. Boom. We're gonna use it to strain the pasta. I hope you enjoy my kitchen. Okay, this baby's ready. These two babies are ready. Okay. Are we ready to rumble?
Hey, Samira needs you to recap.
Who?
Samira needs you to recap.
Sadera, porco giù.
The mix. Just the
Okay.
mix.
Asadi, listen to me. So, the meat sauce has been provided to you. Put the béchamel. Put the Parmigiano mixed to pecorino that we provided to. And the mozzarella. Everything in here. Mix well. Then, go to your pie. And take it off the fire. Now it's been plenty of time. Drain it. Ok? Drain it like I do. Prendila così. Yeah. Here's a ball. Okay? Now from here, we go into this buffet. Boom. I know what you're saying. Do you need the laurel leaf? No more. We don't need this anymore. And what we do is we mix it. We mix it really well. All the flavors needs to go over there. As you can see, this pasta doesn't have too much. It got some tomato sauce, but it doesn't have to have a lot of tomato sauce. We do not want a lot of tomato sauce. And also, if you notice, I did not put tomato sauce at the bottom of this
Dish.
baking. I didn't because I put the breadcrumb so it's not gonna stick, right? So now we got this baby going on. Yes. A little secret, which my mother did not teach me. Extra virgin olive oil, I put some like this raw. That's it. Not too much, just a little bit. Everything else is already, yeah, I know. I made a little bit of a mess.
It's okay.
You got it done. So, so now we have this. Let's do it. Let's build the pasta. So let's put half of it, a half of this pill. I think a half of this, a half of it in the pan. Maybe 3 scoops. Yeah. Push it down. Ellen, Alicia, like I told you, I know you're having gluten-free penne. Push it down as much as you can. We need the bottom layer to be nice and pushed down. The béchamel is going to have to do its job. All right.
So what is this a combo of again?
Huh?
Just somebody's. What's the pasta mix? So it's the meat mix, the pasta.
People want to know what is in the meat. What's in the pasta? Can you say again?
Okay. The meat sauce is my meat sauce, but you can use, if you make a meat sauce, if you make a ragù, use yours. It's okay. Okay. My meat sauce has green beans. So I'm gonna do soffritto, which I call OCC, onion, celery, and carrots. The 44 Farms beef, and obviously a splash of white wine. I don't want to give too much color to that. And that's it. I mean, a little cook, salt and pepper with bay leaf, and let it cook for a while. That's my meat sauce. And it goes in the mix with bechamel, mozzarella, blend of Parmigiano and Pecorino, salt and pepper. Got it all. Now, over here, we're going to put the cheese first. Okay? Provolone cheese first. Now, why do I do that? Because this cheese is going to melt. When it melts, it holds the pasta together. So when you cut it to serve it, to portion it, it's going to be one block. And that's the way it should be. After the cheese, I'm going to put the Black Forest ham, which it can be regular ham, or if you want it to be a vegetarian, don't put all this stuff, don't put this. Just put eggplant slices, for instance, and do the same thing that I did without the meat sauce, only tomato sauce, and eggplant slices, and you have a vegetarian dish. One, let's put the beautiful egg. Yes? Now on top of that, we're gonna do the egg. Now it's time for the egg. So get the eggs rough cut. Don't worry about it, what it's gonna look like, rough cut. Put the egg in there. Are you with me so far? Is everybody with me so far? Everybody with me so far? Okay. Now, on top of that, we're going to put the rest of the pasta. Just put it in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. The rest of the pasta in the middle. Because we have to spread it. We do the same thing that we did before. In the middle. And then, from the middle, we just spread it on the side. Are you with me? Yes. Is everybody with me? Yes.
What if you don't have a square dish? What if you don't have a square dish? Can you use a rectangle?
You can use whatever you want, depending on how much pasta you're gonna make. Any shape you like. It can be rectangular, it can be rounded. Actually, in Italy, in Palermo, in Sicily, we do it rounded. Have you ever seen those things rounded that then you unlock and you pull the thing?
Yep.
That's the way you make it.
Yeah. You make it round and lift it up. Yeah.
So, boom. This way. Now, on top, the breadcrumbs. The rest of the breadcrumbs are right on top of it. See what I'm doing? The rest of the breadcrumbs right on top of it. And the rest of the cheese right on top of it. And if you have it, if you don't have it, makes no difference. But I like to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil so I get a little crust on top. Oh. on that, camera one, camera one, camera one, camera two, camera one, camera two. I'm going to put, yes, I also use, alright, aluminum foil on top, block it over there. It's 633, perfect. Oven, 350, raise it to 500. Hello, look what I found. Oh. You see? Beautiful. Yes. So, we raise the oven to
500.
oven temperature 500. Done.
Okay, great.
This is going to be ready. Let's have a coffee break. Camera one. What's a life without wine?
Except,
For God's sake.
how can we not?
Jeez. Right. My Parmigiano goes away because I got something my bag, very spacious refrigerator. So this is now ready. All he has to do is to sleep a little bit. It's nice and hot. See, I got a little ricotta going on top. The melted mozzarella. This is fantastic.
The aroma is fantastic.
Yes. There. It's done. A lot of garbage. Sorry. Don't get close to my And
So Daniele, tell us why, for your mother, this was the pasta al forno. You know, it's a southern dish. It really is. It's a Sicilian dish. But pasta al forno, when we make it here, it's not the same. Why is it so special for your family?
Pasta al forno, you know. Pasta al forno means baked pasta.
Baked pasta. But why pasta al forno?
So
Not
it's like
lasagna or something.
in Naples, you can bake pasta. No, pasta al forno. Because lasagna is not considered pasta in Italy.
Why?
It's considered lasagna.
Ah.
Because pasta is packaged. Everything that is fresh, like gnocchi, tortellini, ravioli, lasagna, pappardelle, fettuccine, is not considered pasta. Crazy enough. We only consider pasta was packaged. So when you ask me, so what's pappardelle? My answer is pappardelle. You know, what's lasagna? My answer is lasagna. That's a good question. Anyway, look at this. Don't look at this. Yeah, look at this. Don't look at this. Look at this. Now, look at, I'm gonna have the duck having a taste of this.
We're gonna taste it together.
Duck. This is
No.
sausage that we make a cibo. Get a piece of this. Get a piece of that. One piece of potato and one piece of sausage.
Beautiful.
Why'd you give him a fork?
Now this,
So the
because
sausage.
this is rustic.
Yeah.
So
How did you
that's the way
season?
you eat.
How did you season this?
It's a very little salt, pepper, and fennel seeds. That's the finocchiona. This is the Sicilian sausage. Sana.
So simple.
You made this meal special.
Because
Sick.
we spend a lot of time together. Daniele knows how much I love just
He
Sicilian.
really likes it.
Yeah, salsiccio, petate.
Salsiccia e patate. Mamma mia, this is one of the
This is Daniele told me the first time we met that this is just a Sunday meal. Simple. Sausage and roasted peppers, you put in the corner, mix them in.
By the way, if you would like to do this next class, let me know, because we can do sausage, meatballs, and potatoes. Let me know. Let me know.
It's fantastic. This is
Oh,
so
camera
tasty.
woman is going crazy.
Yeah.
Camera woman,
Fantastic.
come the camera. Come on. They want to
That's it.
see you with the thing on your
That's it,
face.
yeah.
Come on.
Aw, do it,
Why
Kitty.
not? Why not?
This is so fantastic. The sausage has such a beautiful taste, the herbs
Good,
inside. It's so simple. You know, we spend so much time seasoning and barbecuing and all of this, which is great. But this is just very simple.
Yep. So, having said that,
Camera one,
camera woman is
took a
here.
taste.
Camera woman
Yes,
is here.
come on.
Oh.
Can you get the glass of wine, camera woman?
She's got a mask on.
The purpose, by the way, I want to stress that this. I have to stress this to the limit. The reason why I do this stuff is because I want you to know the real, authentic, traditional Italian cuisine. Okay? Because I want you to know that these creations, the pseudo-Italian places around do with their menus is sometimes a bunch of BS. Can I say BS?
Yeah, you can say, and you know, we are appropriately 6 feet away. You see?
Oh no.
Yeah, it looks like that. Exactly.
Hey, write me a letter.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna
will
talk to
do.
me?
I will do so.
You want to talk to me?
Hey.
Write me a letter.
Hey, look.
Okay. Daniel, we need to talk about the 500 degrees on the oven.
Now, a word from our sponsor. CiboDivino, eat well, live well, and we are back. So the oven is at 500 degrees. Well, mine is still going up. It's at 385. We need to pump that thing. It has to be there for about 20-25 minutes. So it's 640 right now, which means we're gonna make it. Yes. And a lot of you ask me, says, how do you get this timing so well? Otherwise, I wouldn't do this. You know, it's all about that. So,
Wow.
I'm a woman. This guy's with someone.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
It's a nice barbera. It's a beautiful
That's a nice
taste.
wine.
It's very nice.
Amore, go get the
Simple
barbaresco. I gotta kill this wine. Go get the barbaresco.
Can we turn on some
Simple
music yet?
barbera.
Simple barbera.
That's so good.
Beautiful.
So, what I'm gonna do, we're going to wait. Can we get some questions, please? Questions, please. Is everybody with the pasta in the oven? Can you please tell me, is everybody's got the pasta in the oven? No? Yeah? No? Sadira? Sadira, is your pasta in the oven?
Amazing. Yeah, of course. Please drink.
Sadira! Yes? Yes?
They were asking what we're drinking. We're drinking a barbera, yeah. And it's just as simple.
Yes, but that's not our sponsor.
No, it's not your sponsor, but so we can't use it. But
I'm
it's
just-
a
I'm
simple
just
barbera,
kidding.
you know.
I'm just kidding.
But it's a simple barbera. Yeah.
Tonight's wines are Sicilian.
But, so
Grande,
it's a
Alberone.
good discussion about how you pair your wine with your food, because you know we drink a lot of red wine in the United States, and we drink a lot of heavy wines, and we drink light wines and heavy wines, but in Italy the wines pair with fruit. So what do you decide? How do you decide to pair your wine with these meals? How do you decide to pair?
Well,
Because you have sausage, potato, salsiccia e patate, sausage and peppers.
honestly,
You have eggplant rollatini. How do you decide what wine
Okay.
you're going to drink?
right away. Usually, I tend to pair the foods from a region with the wines of the region.
Foods that dwell together, drink wine well together.
I had a friend today. They sent me a photograph. He says, "I'm doing a zuppa with shrimp, mussels, clams. You know, all kind of." He says, "It's a Valenciano." So I said, "What kind of wine can I put?" So my answer was Albarino. Right away. You don't have to think about it. You already know.
So pick the wine from the region is what you would
Yeah.
recommend for Italian food.
So she said, "What about Garnacha Bianca?" Garnacha Bianca will go too, but the Albarino has more sapidity, has more saltiness to it, which will marry really well the mussels, the shrimp, the lobster. Because think about lobster and shrimp; they're sweet crustaceans.
Yes.
So when they meet the saltiness of the Albarino, boom!
So foods that dwell together pair well with wines.
Yes, you gotta do something like this. I mean, something like this. Nebbiolo, beautiful. Barbera, I love it. A nice Chianti, I love it. Chianti Classico, maybe not.
So Chianti is a Sangiovese grape.
Base.
So yes, base. And most of the time Chianti, some people think in the United States Chianti is so dry. I can't drink Chianti with sausage and potato. But Chianti, true Chianti, Sangiovese Chianti is a really elegant grape. And with this sausage and peppers,
Sangiovese is the great
Sangiovese is
grape.
very nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Sangiovese is a noble grape.
And same with this eggplant rollatini. I mean, you know, a nebbiolo from Piemontese would be.
Nebbiolo, there's a nice Nero d'Avola would do well from
Yeah.
Sicily.
So
No,
nebbiolo
Negro
from the
Amaro would do
north.
well.
Yeah.
Daniel, there's some question. There's some
Yes,
information
yes, yes.
on the temperature. I think different on the instructions. So we're
No, no. Right now, because of time, I said 500. Only because of time, it's 6:42, and I want to show the finished product. That's why. So I said, bring the oven to 500, so it cooks faster. We're gonna open it. I mean, we're gonna remove the foil. That's what I meant. In about 5 minutes, and we'll let the heat meet in the top, so we get that little crust, and then it's ready to eat. That's why I said 500. But nobody's asking me about the sausage. Nobody asks me the
Let's
sausage.
talk about
A
the sausage.
lot of people are asking.
Bingo!
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people asking what?
Rob Shearer asked, "Can you put the leftover sausage on the porch?"
yes.
There won't be any leftover, Rob.
Roberto.
Sorry. Sorry.
Rob.
No more leftover.
Rob, my friend. We made sausage. Sausage is ready. It's a CiboDivino vacuum packed. If you want to do this, call me tomorrow, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it. It's very easy. Tomorrow
Okay.
night, you're gonna have sausage and potatoes.
Dan, sorry, we just have to clarify because the instruction said $3.75 for 30 minutes, but you're saying now 500 for 25 minutes. I need
Yes, I'm speeding up the process right now because
So if they're at home,
we are late.
So they can
So-
do either.
Huh?
They can do either.
Yes, they can do either. But because they are late, I want them to see the finished product. I want to cut it, I want to taste it, I want to do all this stuff. And we are back. 1 second.
coffee break.
Everybody wants
Coffee
the
break.
sauce.
Coffee
Everybody wants the
Coffee break.
sausage.
Minchia, che vedete barbaresco now.
Sì, sì.
Because you can kill this.
No. Perfetto, barbaresco.
Bring out
Sì.
the Alberone.
Ah, barbaresco. È tutto bene. Non ci male. Va bene.
See, I'm not leaving you tonight. You see, I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving you tonight. I want to see the finished product. I'm not leaving you. So, yes, I know. It's confusing. It's not confusing. I just want to speed it up. Because many of you said, I don't have the chance to wait 2 hours. I don't want to wait 2 hours when I don't want it. So, by 7 o'clock you can eat. It's about a minute. So, camera 1, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Actually, I'm going to show you something. I did this little thing this afternoon. I did because my wife Christina doesn't eat meat, so ta-da! Oh. So what I did penne.
Bellissimo.
Yeah. So I did penne, mozzarella, eggplants, a little bit of ricotta, some of the bechamel. So Christina can eat baked pasta. So I open it. Now I'm gonna put it in there for 5 minutes, the way it is, so I can get the crust down. Very importante, muy importante. What's the next question? What's the next question? Next question.
So how much time for the pasta? You're cooking it fast because you want to a little bit higher temperature to speed it for the demonstration. But if you're cooking at home, you won't cook at 500.
30 minutes.
30 minutes at
Because
375.
the idea is that you're gonna do everything. You're gonna mix the pasta with the,
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
meat sauce and everything.
So not so
And then
fast.
you can let it rest. You can put it in the refrigerator, waiting for your guests.
Yeah. But you don't want to take it from the oven to the refrigerator, right? You
No,
wanna-
no. What I'm saying is, once you mix everything together, the pasta is good.
Yeah.
In the bowl, you put it in the
Put it together.
refrigerator.
Mix it up.
And you say, you know, when the guest comes, I'm gonna heat it up.
How do you know that the pasta is cooked? Besides the time.
The size.
The size. So you have to
Doubles,
open.
it doubles the size.
You have to open the oven.
Doubles. No. 30 minutes is done. 350, 375 is done.
And if you're 500, as people want to do quickly.
500, I have to do 20 minutes.
Okay, so
So
then
now,
so you have the time.
I remove this. I remove the top. Leave it at 500. Remove the top.
So 350, 375, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay. If you go to 500, 20
20
minutes. Yes.
But
and then
but
remove the top.
But Butch, I want to rush it.
Yeah.
I am rushing it only because of the class. Sure, I want to rush it.
But everyone is cooking at home.
Remember, you don't rush. Michelangelo did
No,
not
no.
rush when they made the Sistine Chapel. When they peel the 10, the 12, the 9, the 30, whatever the peel
È
is.
vero.
He says, hey, I need to do this sitting over here. He didn't say, okay, how much time do you have?
Yes.
No, he says, okay, I'll do it.
So what the people at home want to know is that you're cooking really at 350 to 375 in 30 minutes. On the dot, 30 minutes. You pull it out, and then you can rest however you want to.
No,
Yeah.
After 30 minutes, you remove the foil on the top.
Okay.
And you let it rest for 5 minutes
In the oven. Okay, so 350 to 375. Remove the foil. Leave it in the oven. And then, when you bring it out, what do?
You let it rest for a couple of
In the
minutes.
same pan.
Yes.
Do you
Let it
transfer?
rest.
No, just
No,
let it sit.
let it rest.
As if you were cooking meat,
Then you
let it
let it
rest.
Then
Then
you
you yes. Very nice.
That's it.
Yeah. And when you let it rest, all of the seasoning comes in.
Well, it's
Yes.
mostly because the mozzarella and the bechamel, they're gonna cook the pasta too.
Yes,
soon.
because right now it's more
it's
liquid.
loose, yeah, it's
loose.
cooking everywhere.
Yes.
So.
So,
But there is no cream. No cream on this pasta. Do not put cream on this pasta.
and if they put cream on the pasta, what happens?
They're making a mistake.
Mistake, yeah.
They shouldn't do it.
No cream on the pasta.
Not on this one. No.
So how much time do we have now at 500? So we're cooking at 500 just to speed the process for this beautiful thing for our camerawoman Kitty, who's really fantastic.
Come
Thank you,
on,
Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah, thank you, Kitty. Yeah, you're really amazing. Yeah, we gave Kitty some sausage and potatoes, so she's gonna last for at least 30 more minutes.
Kitty, where's your wine?
Yeah. Okay, so another question.
Kitty, you got
Then,
wine?
many people, especially in Dallas, we try to introduce, white wines with Italian food, and people say, no, I want red wine. Okay, so we talked about Barbaresco, and all these different wines. But if you had to pair one wine with your dish, this dish, one wine, what would it be? With only this dish, pasta al forno.
And the pasta forno?
Pasta al forno, and then, assuming no one can come to Cibo, and because people are watching this video all over the world, pasta al forno.
I would probably do a Sicilian wine.
Yes, but what's Sicilian? A
Etna,
Tavola?
Etna Bianco. Caricante from Vietnam.
Etno Rosso.
No, Bianco.
Etno
You asked
Bianco.
for white wine.
No, as for red wine.
Oh, red wine, no, any Sicilian red will do. Nero
So-
d'Avola, perfect.
So the Sicilian red wines, you would do Etno Rosso.
Nero,
you would do
Nero d'Avola.
Nero d'Avola.
will do well, yes.
So if
Or this petit verdot that I
yes,
selected tonight.
but if people don't have a chance and they're watching from far away, and they have to go to a wine store, maybe a Nero d'Avola or an Etno Rosso would be very fine for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so.
If you want to get funky, do a Sangiovese.
So yes,
Yeah,
so if they
San-
move to Sangiovese, you're in Tuscany. So in Sangiovese, are you thinking a pure Chianti? Are you thinking a blend? Because we speak a lot about Tuscan wines.
Yeah, but I like, I wouldn't do a blend. I would probably do one grain.
One
like a Sangiovese or a
Right.
petit verdot
So
from
now-
Maremma.
So,
Or I would do a Malbec from Maremma.
yeah. So many people have access to Tuscan wines like Valpolicella and Montalcino. Yeah, they have access to these
Coming
wines.
back home.
So maybe it would be nice for Valpolicella or Montalcino, or perhaps even more luxurious in Amarone, because you have this beautiful rollatini, you have this sausage and the patate, and maybe an Amarone. Amore, what do you think? So if you had to choose a wine,
Oh,
and you're
no.
going, it's
Red.
okay, red. Would you choose an Amarone with this? Because Amarone has a very lot of luscious flavor, big grapes, and it's very nice.
Red sounds good.
Good. So now we are waiting for the pasta. And
Pasta coming!
Pasta's coming.
Okay, 6:52 to no, don't look at me.
Yes. So
Okay.
any questions that we have?
Yeah, I want to answer questions. Tell me the questions.
Because Daniele is working on the oven. We actually had Atmos Gas working in the neighborhood. And
No, that's not
they have cut the gas in several places. We've experienced this. Daniele is trying to fix the oven. Yeah, he's trying to fix the oven. So we're unfortunately the fillers in this.
You're
this
doing
bread.
great, Bush.
He's full of caca. That's not true.
I might be full of caca, but I'm still trying to fill in. It's true. It's
Wait, coffee break.
true. Coffee break.
I mean, wait a minute. Can I ask
Ask a really honest question.
if everybody is on the same page? Everybody's got the pasta in there.
Is
Everybody
he having back on?
remove the foil. Yes. Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay.
People from Ibiza, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we're gonna put the pasta out. We're gonna taste it because then we have 5 minutes. So we're gonna.
Okay, so back to the question. Back to the questions. There was a really great question about someone who said, "I've never had Italian wine."
Who said
They, yeah, it was on the blog. They said, "I've never had Italian wine." They said, "I've had Napa wine. If I had to have one Italian wine, just one bottle from Cibo, what would it be? I want to come to Cibo and buy one bottle of wine to learn Italian wine. What would I drink?"
San Pellegrino mineral water.
Yeah, but if you don't want to drink water, that's not water. You drink
How
water.
can you, excuse me, I'm sorry.
I
gotta
say-
ask you, how did you not ever had Italian wine? I mean, really?
Yes, but one person asks to learn.
Okay.
Right, it asks to learn about Italian.
I am not a wine person. My husband is a wine person. I drink what he likes and I happen to like it all. But I, as a non-wine knowing person, love Amarone.
Yeah.
As a red Italian
Go
wine.
to the top, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh,
So my
Straight to
wife
the top.
goes to the most expensive wine.
okay, but in Italy it's
you
not.
can find it.
And a 97 Brunello.
Yes, and why don't you but just
But
buy a
in Italy it's
100
cheap.
point Brunello? No, really, if you're trying to drink Italian wine, and this is a question
So
that's
glad you're
asked,
having dinner here
if you're trying to
tonight.
drink Italian wine, look for either, yes, Barbera,
No, that's not Barbera.
no, look for either Barbera or Nero d'Avola. So
See?
Barbera or Nero d'Avola, NEROD''AVOLA.
This was my show. This was my show.
Because he's cooking.
Ignore the Amarone.
He's cooking the oven's not working, and so Barbera and Nero
No, the
d'Avola.
oven is working.
That's it. Barbera and Nero d'Avola are really the two wines. If you introduce to Italy, anybody will drink.
Now we're gonna teach you how to
If
do
you have a white wine drinker, I promise you, they're gonna really like Barbera and Nero d'Avola. If they like other things, it's gonna be the same.
Woo! All right.
Okay.
Hello, Cliff. So, 6:55.
Yeah.
Oven off. The oven is working, by the way. That guy is full of it. The oven is working. Where's my baba? Okay, people, get the pasta out. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, get the pasta out. I mean, God. Look at that. Get the pasta out. Look at that. Hello.
Bravissimo.
All right. So, this is the situation when I say the FBI should come and put me in jail because this thing is unbelievable.
Amazing.
What do we do?
This is amazing.
So, let it rest for
How
about
long?
5 minutes, and at 7 o'clock you can enjoy your dinner. Thank you very, very, very much for supporting that guy right there, Doc.
This guy right here. This guy right here.
Crazy Doc.
Crazy guy.
That was funny. We'll see you next time. I love you all.
And we have to say, CiboDivino, eat well, live well.
But do me a big favor. Taste the pasta, show me the photographs, send them to me. I want to see it. I know you did a great job. Arigato, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Ciao.